YouTube.
Okay.
I think it's streaming.
How do we
It
do
is
that?
streaming on.
Because if
Graham.
it turns it on, it's streaming.
What up, Grams?
What up?
Hello.
Grams.
We're here.
Oh.
I guess let's give it a minute to make sure
To
everyone.
populate.
Yeah, it's 4 o'clock.
I always find things on your sleeves when we do these live streams.
Oh, well, because everything is new, so they've got little bits and bobs. Bits and bobs.
Alright, we got a couple of people here in the picture. Are you ASMRing?
ASMR. Oh my God, watch him. He's ASMR.
Oh my god.
Do you need to go somewhere?
We all need to go somewhere.
Oh my god, this is gonna be a rough stream.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
We're here today probably primarily to answer questions, but also to give you a rundown of the specifics of the new loyalty program that we announced last week before last.
And
Not
also
long
today.
ago.
Yeah, not that much of a rundown because once again, you gotta be signed up for those emails.
Yeah, socials as well. He posted some graphics of the tiers.
Spicy graphics.
Spicy graphics. So that is the big addition to the system is the tier system, I guess, and the sweet little perks that go along with that. So if you would like to talk about the tiers a little bit.
We got them. Tears. Wow. Look at that.
Not the ones that come out of your eyeballs.
Who would have thought?
We got those too.
Who would have thought? Yeah, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiers. Technically. Maybe even 6. I know. Joshua. So at roughly 3 or 4 orders, you should be kicked into the bronze tier, which is our starter level. And that means that you will get XP at a multiplier.
Are the moves going to get more intense as you go up?
Yeah, they absolutely
Let me
will.
know when you get to the highest one so I can get away.
Okay. So that's bronze tier. You will get XP that you know and love with a multiplier. And then the next level is silver. and the silver tier will also get a higher XP modifier.
So intense right now.
I know. You'll also get a higher XP modifier. You'll get bumped up a level. And then there's gold. And gold gets a higher XP modifier plus anniversary.
It's all written right there. Yeah, so once you get to gold, platinum, and diamond, you are receiving the same XP multiplier.
No.
No, it's like gold.
No. Platinum and diamond receive the same XP multiplier as one another, but they get extra perks that separate them. Silver and gold receive the same XP multiplier as one another, but they get different perks that separate them. I believe.
Yes.
I'm getting confused. Don't be confused. It'll
It's
be
all in the email.
it's all in the email.
Or so it's on our socials. There's also a blog post on our website as well that you can go that has a much more in-depth
Yes.
explanation.
Yes,
thing.
and we will have an FAQ as well on the website. And honestly, once January 1st rolls around and it goes live, you will very easily be able to see your tier and the rewards associated with it. So don't even worry about it.
It makes much more sense in the program than it does in the app than it does with us trying to explain it.
But the tiers are bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. Those are the tiered levels. And it is based on...
It is based on your lifetime purchase amount. And we also, I wanted to say too, before we got into questions, I think we mentioned last week about roughly the numbers that were in each tier, but those numbers no longer apply. I think I said 13 people were in the top tier. That's no longer accurate. I'm not sure what the exact number is anymore because we added another tier in between from the email we sent out last week. And so it changed the numbers. So just want to put that out there. Because I know people were like, the top tier is very, very, very exclusive though. There's not a whole lot of people in it. And that's why it has such sweet perks associated. What?
I don't.
Key said you can count them on your fingers.
Yeah, the amount of people. Yeah, it's in the single digits, I want to say, or low double digits. I'm not sure, but it is very few. It's fewer than.
Wait, you see though.
I don't remember. It's not very many people.
Nice.
You'll know who you are. If you know who you are, you probably already know who you are.
And if you think you know who you are, you probably ain't who you are.
If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't.
Like we had some people in Discord that were like, I'm definitely in the diamond tier. And like if you say I'm definitely in the diamond tier, then you're probably definitely in the diamond tier. But you'll know in a couple of days.
You'll know in like 3 days.
So Scarzer, that answers your question. It is based on dollar amount spent, not the number of purchases made.
Right. So you are, yes, it's based on dollars spent, not on number of orders. So if you order, just because if you ordered a pen and someone else ordered a Cormac, those are two very different orders that probably shouldn't be rewarded the same.
Yeah.
So it doesn't count if you bought.
And also because
500
no
pins.
loyalty program would let us set it up by orders.
And we're not going to go into the we don't want to go into the numbers here because there's it'll be confusing. There's a lot of ranges, but you will be able to see your progress in the app as well.
Yep.
And it is different as well. I guess I should cover this too. This is all in the blog post on the website. The amount of money spent. So if you go and track your purchases in Shopify, it might be different than what shows up in the app because the app is not gross. It doesn't count discounts. So if you use if you bought something for $300 and you used $100 in loyalty, Shopify will report that as a $300 purchase because it reports the gross amount you spent. The discount app only count, or the tier of the rewards app it would only be $200 because it doesn't count that $100 discount because you didn't pay the $100.
Yep, your tier, the money that determines your tier level does not include your local taxes that you pay.
If you have any, a lot of people don't pay taxes
on clothing. Yeah.
or in their state.
So your taxes that you pay, and it does not include discounts that you've used.
Yeah. It includes shipping. So
it does include shipping.
Basically, the way that we envisioned it working is your subtotal. So obviously, if you have a huge discount, then that doesn't count towards the purchase amount. And also, shipping is something that we get that's based on how we send things. Taxes we kind of considered
That's a local weird.
Yeah, not everyone has it, and it doesn't seem right to charge to give some people that and other people, not that. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Any questions? We have some questions.
I'm hoping it's straightforward enough that
Okay.
January 1st you'll log in, you'll see
It'll
where you're
make
at,
so
you'll see
much-
what your rewards are.
When you log in, it makes so much more sense. There's little badges with little lines and stuff of progress. It's much easier to see what it is.
Teresa Wynn asks, can the blog post be linked to a social media post or follow-up email? The link in the email went to the Volante homepage for me, and the blog page has a lot more info. The blog link is on our social medias, on Twitter and Facebook.
So Twitter and Facebook currently.
Great.
It's also if you scroll to the very bottom of the homepage is where our blog link lives. So if you just go to the bottom of the homepage or any page in the footer on the website and click blog, it's the first post that pops up.
Nice.
But it is on Twitter and Facebook currently. Probably Instagram at some point as well.
Yeah. Tuesday Child 44 says, wow, you all have a lot to figure out with this new system. Thank you for all the hard work. Gotta make one more purchase just for good measure.
Aw, that's really sweet.
So
He's pretty high up.
really the big thing, if you're subscribed to the email that is, and this is the thing that people were kind of really talking about, was the opportunity to offer someone a custom within certain
Not
parameters.
just some.
Not just someone, only people in the diamond
Yes.
tier, which is the
So-
highest level. We thought it would be we were trying to think of what is the most special thing that Volante has ever really done, and how can we celebrate people that have been with us. If you're in that top tier, you have been buying things since you have either made a lot of purchases very recently,
1943.
or you've been buying stuff since the very beginning of the company. So every year we're gonna send you a signed prototype print of a drawing, or we want to give something to commemorate every year that you stay with the company, and we want to offer
The opportunity to purchase a custom.
the opportunity
Which
to
no one else has.
we're not opening customs. Customs are not open to everyone. If you are in that small select group, you will know it. It'll show up on the app. It's very obvious. Like I said, you probably
we will show up to your home and give you a small kiss on the cheek.
we'll also email you. Like we'll probably email all of you next week because there are not many people. So we'll probably just send out an email and say, hey, if you know that you're in there, if you have a really good idea that you're in that, if you look at your order history and it's like crazy high, you'll have confirmation on the first.
Eternity Shard asks, will you be issuing punch cards like at Subway?
Wow, that'd be
That's a
pretty
good
sweet.
idea.
You could bring some to
That'd be pretty
con.
sick.
That would be fun.
No punch cards.
No, unfortunately not. But that's kind of a cute idea.
Yeah.
Kiroko asks, what is the app that you mentioned?
So
It's just the one we're
loyalty
using
app?
for the loyalty. I don't remember the name
It's
of it.
through Shopify.
Yeah, it
so
hasn't been
you won't
turned
have to log into anything separate if that's the concern here.
Right now we use Smile is the name of the app that we use, and it shows up on the bottom left corner. I think it says it in the app what the name of it is.
Maybe the biggest change to the loyalty program is that it will now show up on the bottom right corner.
I can actually change that. I'm gonna put it back.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So it'll work exactly the same as the other one. I don't know the name of the new program. Smile was the old one. If you logged into it, you do that. It'll just have a little picture of a president, and it'll say rewards, and you click on that, and you log in, and it works exactly the same, except this time, it shows you what your progress is in tiers.
Yeah, which is nice.
That's pretty much it. There's not really that many differences, other than we're adding tiered incentives.
Yep.
So
Adam Johnson asks, is it possible to do a quick rundown of the tiers? Sorry if I missed it, if you said it before.
You missed it. Oh. Oh, Boise. They are in the email and
Yeah,
on socials.
they're on social. So it's bronze through diamond. We're not going through the specific numbers right now because they would be so confusing. Bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond.
Mm-hmm.
They have scaling multipliers on so everyone earns a flat XP amount, but as you hit these tiers, you earn more and more.
Yes.
And then when you get to the very top tier, which the amounts will show up on Monday when the program goes live, you will get offered Sunday. You'll get offered a reward every year on our anniversary
In April.
We're giving something special, and then for the upper top tier, the lifelong Volante Ride or Die, you'll get the option to purchase a custom, which is kind of a big deal for people that are. And I guess we should be more specific. The custom is not. David's not going to design you a new item.
No. They are it's a custom within the limitations of an existing design, and you can only, of course, get fabrics that manufacturers already have.
Yeah.
We're not making you I say we, it wouldn't be me anyway. But you're not getting a Son of Sparta stitched out of human hair or something,
Yeah, and they will be. This will all be on the questions. They will be sort of.
Yes, we've got an FAQ.
It'll be
That
priced.
is
It'll be
upward.
priced at an as product basis. Like we're not bringing these products back where you can buy them. They're not going to have like an MSRP or anything like that.
Can you hint at how much you would have needed to spend for the diamond tier?
If you gotta ask, you ain't in it, baby.
Mm.
I don't know if that's true.
That's kind of mean.
It's
Uh,
a spicy lot.
It's a lot. It's over 10K. Right?
Yeah.
You're gonna know if you're gonna see the exact number on Sunday.
But it is over 10,000 in lifetime spend. Yes.
Yeah, which is a pretty large. Again, the company's been around for 10 years, so like these are pretty much all of them are people that have been buying stuff every year. The company.
Was that a mean response? I did not. I don't.
No.
No, I didn't mean for that to be.
Maybe a little bit. It is.
Sorry.
It is pretty. I mean, you're not wrong. It's certainly not for like the casual person who has maybe bought like a couple of items over the last few years.
It's not even for the non-casual person who buys an item every year.
Yeah, it's
which is a pretty engaged person.
It is a reward for being the most sort of loyal.
All right, fine. It's only David Vellante in that tier. I'm sorry, everybody. It's just him.
Yeah. It's people who like to collect our items, and it's people who like to come to cons and visit us and buy multiple things at each con. It's things like that. So, a lot of questions, Key. What are you doing?
We have many questions. They're coming. They're
Rapid fire. I'm sorry. I want to preclude any other questions.
If someone has particular taste, say DMC and Assassin, but there's no new items, that's going to suck building XP if there's no new releases.
Yep, that's gonna
Yeah.
suck. Yeah.
We do have a lot of other like non-specific stuff.
And-
pretty
And the
good.
good thing about the new system is that, XP comes and goes, but your lifetime tier will always remain the same. So you will never regress if there's nothing, 3 months go by and we have released nothing that really sparks your interest. Your tier stays the same. You can always hop right back in. So yes, that is unfortunate, but that's part of a loyalty program that has expiring pieces to it.
Will redeeming points be similar to how it works currently?
Same. It'll be the same.
Yes. You will generate a code and apply the code.
Yeah, it should be exactly the same.
Yes.
So
Yep. And to clear the air, will previously licensed coats be off the table for customs?
we were just talking about
We
this
were
earlier.
just talking about this.
To be honest, we don't know.
I don't know. I would have to check. I don't know.
Again, if you're in one of the people that are just like send us a message or an email or like call us or something. Like,
But I would have to assume that the design is maybe fair game, but of course it would not have the license.
yeah, and we don't. And the time frame is very different on these as well.
Oh, for sure.
It's not like you just order it and it gets made right away. Like it will have special parameters to it.
Yes.
Something like that.
Kiroko says, luckily I am terrible with saving money. Once I get out of college, look at Diamond, here I come.
All right.
All right.
Heck
Okay.
yeah, keep you to that.
Loving the goal setting.
How quickly does points disappear?
4 months.
Yeah. So quarterly.
Pretty well quarter.
Which is actually longer than what most companies do, 60 to 90 days. But we wanted to do longer because we wanted you to have enough time to maybe have multiple things come out that you like.
Yeah. I mean, we do regular launches and restocks. Within 4 months, there will be many new things that come up. And, if there comes a time in the future, obviously I'm not promising anything, but if there comes a time in the future where new launches or restocks or something like that slows down significantly, that time frame might change eventually, but don't bet on it. It's 4 months.
Having the expiration was necessary to offer better and better stuff with the higher tiers.
Yes.
Like, it just wouldn't be feasible to offer better rewards and then you can keep them forever.
Yeah, yeah.
Can we just know the minimum for bronze for us low end people?
Sure, it's $1,200.
$1,200, which should be 3 or 4
Yeah, which
orders.
is really like if you bought a couple of jackets.
Although, even under the bronze tier, a secret, not bronze or silver, but a secret third thing.
Wood?
If you still have not made the $1,200 requirement to hop into bronze, you still get XP.
Yeah.
So you are always earning. It's just the level at which you are earning changes.
Yeah. So you just get more when you get to bronze.
So yeah, 1,200 is the place to hop in for bronze.
So like 2 long coats, maybe 3 or 4 short coats.
Yeah, if you bought from us for more than like a year or two, and if you've made more than 3, we looked at kind of like the average that most people spend, and if you've made like 3 or 4 orders, like Leslie said, that's
You should
pretty much
be there.
everybody. We have people who on their first order hit that mark. If you buy like 2 health things or something like that, you're going to be over that. So
So yeah.
a lot of people should qualify.
Yeah, and again, even if you don't, you're still getting rewards. So we're not going to leave you.
Yeah, that's a good point. It doesn't start at bronze. It starts.
As soon as you
As soon as
order
you
anything. Yes. Bronze just is when you get some real multipliers going.
Yeah, and then silver, gold, and platinum. You hit.
Would old designs from 2016, like the Jackdaw, be on the table for the custom orders?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure that probably exists still. We have the
Yeah, this is all something that like David and Willow would have to be, would clarify as far as like what the feasibility of making any
Yeah.
one thing is.
we don't want to promise anything, but by existing design, it doesn't have to be like live on the website. It just has to be something that we've made before.
It also applies to current stuff too. If you want like a rook in a different fabric color, that applies.
Yeah,
as well.
of
Within
course.
like obviously if they don't offer that color, if they don't offer a hot pink but you want a hot pink rook, like you might not be able to get that. But if you want like a yellow one or maybe a red one and that fabric exists,
That fabric does come in yellow.
it does. Oh yeah, like
It
the
looks sick.
red Harker vest. If you wanted like a
Same
rook made
fabric,
in that, easy. do that.
Mhm.
So
we asked for what the minimum for the silver tier is.
Okay, so y'all just want all the numbers is what you want. What I mean, who cares? Like you'll know it
You know,
on Sunday
yeah.
anyway. I mean, so just might as well.
the first
Right.
the first couple of tiers are roughly 3 to 4 purchases between each tier.
Yes. Yeah.
So what? So do you want to go over the numbers?
Sure. We'll just
Just hit
very
the bottom. Just
quickly,
hit the bottom numbers.
to get into bronze, $1,200 lifetime order spend. To get into silver, $2,400 lifetime spend. To get into gold,
7.
$4,700 lifetime spend. To get into platinum,
8,600.
600 lifetime spend, and then platinum is diamond is 12K and up.
Yeah. So 12,000.
But
Okay.
again, you will see this all on Sunday.
Yeah, and it's scaled. So the bronze is like 3 or 4 orders, and then the silver is like 3 or 4 orders above that, and I think the gold is even 3 or 4 orders, and then once you get to like platinum and diamond, it starts going up a lot. And so to get to the diamond, I think on average you have to make like 35 to 40 lifetime orders, which is
A lot.
that's like multiple purchases per year for the entire life of the company. But again, the numbers will all show up on your accounts. You'll see them. You'll know what they are.
Don't get hung up on the numbers.
If you're in one tier, you'll see what it takes to get to the next tier. Like it'll show up what all of the like requirements.
Would operators be available for customs, perhaps?
Probably. Yeah.
Probably.
It's pretty much anything the company has made. The operators might be hard because the fabric is like hard to come by. And
Yeah, bag fabric is a little rough, but yes,
Maybe.
almost certainly.
I know.
We'll work one-on-one.
We'll try to make it happen.
And again, there are so few people that like. We'll work with you. If you're in the diamond, that's like treating those people nice. So
treating those people.
nice. So I don't know.
To the child for 4. So you're saying we should just get to spending?
Yeah, I mean,
That's what we. No, wait, just a second. Everybody, shut up. That is what we've been. Okay, hang on. I feel like there's been some anxiety all December about, oh no, points are going away, they're expiring, the loyalty program is dying, and we've been saying, no, it's fine, everything will add up to your tiers. Yes, you got it. It's good. You're good.
but what this should help you feel better about is like, if you buy things and you use your loyalty points, it's a never-ending drip of points. You're always going to have some points. So you will have some points expire. But that's okay because
You're constantly racking up in the tier.
it'll put you over the amount. And that means when you get to the higher tier, you get better rewards and you get more XP come next year.
Yes, your dollar counts goes further.
Yeah. So even if you end the year with like $5 in XP, there's a good chance that will net you more in the long run next year.
It's a weird way to put it. Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, people have been worried about their XP expiring, and unfortunately, that is just the nature of having a system that is changing. But we tried to make it as easy and
Yeah. We don't want to cause you active harm or distress.
Well, luckily, Tuesday Child is digging the new groove. Leslie laying it down.
Lay it down, man. Thank you.
2 people asking this. Did purchasing an operator on Kickstarter also factor into our tiers?
That is a
I think it did. Yeah, because
fascinating question. Did that go through Shopify?
I believe so. Yeah,
If it went through Shopify, the answer is yes.
should have.
If it didn't go through Shopify and you're worried about it being the difference between one tier and another, you can always email info after Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, it should. I think it went through. It shows up in the Shopify purchase history, I believe.
All right then. I also think so, but
Adam Johnson, what's your guys' favorite thing about the new program?
I've got to say, first of all, love a man who uses his full name as a YouTube tag. Loving it. Adam Johnson. Sir Adam Johnson.
Oh, a lot of people on here. Adam Johnson, Garrett Corbin.
Y'all are just out here
Yes,
raw in the world with your real legal name.
I don't
That's
know.
incredible.
I don't know if we can
That's
say
true.
that.
That might be a fake name. Favorite thing about the new program? Let's see. I really like that people can see the progress bar. I don't love, like, you can also see the number, like how far you are in dollars to jump to each tier. I don't love that because I think it can create, I worry, I guess, that it will create anxiety about like, oh, I gotta spend more in this much. But I like the progress bar. You can see literally how close you are to reaching the next level, and I think it's a very like fun, gamey kind of way that I hope you appreciate.
Yeah, and I like the scaling XP because it means like people that make purchases pretty regularly, they buy the expiration of XP doesn't matter. They make purchases frequently enough that their XP would never expire, right? Like they make a lot of purchases. So it's nice to know that if those people have been buying things, every purchase they make is going to net them more X. Like they're going to get more XP now than they did in the old system if you're in those higher tiers.
That's true. I think there is I think, the expiration can be a little scary, but one, it's mandatory. And two, I think that there is a net better difference because previously, the name of the game was kind of like racking up XP and kind of hoarding it because you got this set little amount.
Yeah.
And now you'll be like really stacking it up.
You get more. Like it ends up being a bigger discount in the end per dollar spent.
Yeah.
So that's cool. It's nice to know that like somebody spent a lot of money in the store, they're getting more of a discount. It always felt kind of weird to give people the same discount as somebody who made their first purchase as the person who was making their 50th purchase. Like they're getting the same kind of rewards, and it feels nice to be able to like give things that
Kind of specialize.
Yeah. specialize,
I love
make special.
that custom because I know people have been wanting it for a long time.
Yeah, and I want to temper people's
I'm
expectations
nervous about a custom. That makes
about
me
being
nervous.
in the top tier. Like, if you're on the stream,
No.
there might. Oh well,
No.
I don't want to tease it.
No. And we also won't be announcing
We're not
diamond
gonna
tier names. We're not doxing.
We're not going to tell you who's in which tier and how many people are in each tier, or anything like that.
No,
We're not.
No.
We're not.
We really don't want this to become a point of anxiety. Like, I don't want you to get all like deep in the paint on it. Just
But
vibe on it, man.
if you are a person who like takes pride in being a part of a company, this will give you an opportunity to be a bigger part of. Nice.
The Pork Collective asking two very good questions. Will Curvy Cuts be coming out often enough to beat the expiration date?
Loving the term curvy cuts. And I'm going to say for at least the foreseeable future, I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, we will always have some things available.
Next question by the Pork Collective as well. Will there be photos of some of the customs so we can live vicariously?
That'll be up to the people that get them.
That will be up to the people that get them, whether or not we are allowed to share.
Yeah.
Yes.
If
But
you're-
probably.
If you're part of our Discord, more than likely, the people that get the customs generally love to post on there in the armory. So join the Discord if you're not already on there.
I mean, probably. I don't know why I don't know why someone wouldn't want to show. Like, if you buy like a nice special custom, you're probably gonna want to show
It's
it.
about the right to privacy, man.
Yeah. Well, that's fair. That's fair.
It's up to them. If they post it on our Discords or on socials, then yeah, you'll get to see them
Yeah.
for sure. How have your holidays been? Any good gifts?
Stop. Y'all are sweet. I got a new phone because I roller skate and I busted mine to death.
You did. It was real bad.
Busted.
I bought a lot of items for myself as gifts. Does that count?
Like what?
A watch
Oh yeah.
and some new knitting needles and some new yarn. That's pretty much it.
Nice.
We live next to Webb's, if anybody is a knitter. It's 2 minutes away from here. It's like America's Yarn Store is what they call themselves. And so they run a year at the end of the year special.
Does it count? Does it count if you like name yourself that?
I got like a skein of alpaca yarn for like $4. And again, if you know anything about it, you'll know what a good deal that is.
Okay, getting a little spicy about yarn.
Will you be able to share which collections will be seeing expansions in the coming months? A little bit of a side topic.
Oh,
Yeah, sure.
Hang on. Hang on. Let me get into my mind palace here, where I have information stored.
Augmented.
Augment will get a new.
We got some new licensed stuff coming out.
Do we?
Yeah, Ubisoft. There's some Ubisoft things coming out. That's very specific.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we may have some Star Trek things coming out soon.
Yeah, yeah.
There are other video game things.
Oh yeah. Other video game things that we don't currently have.
Let's see, what's not getting something for a while? The Ninja Collection's getting something.
No, it's getting something. Yeah, it's getting something.
Yeah.
We're got like most things are getting.
Novus Noir
It depends on what you.
might be a minute before that gets something.
That's
new.
true. If you're thinking like within the next 6 months, probably everything. Within the next 3 months, probably those ones that we said. In the next quarter.
Augment, Track.
Yeah, probably Novus Noir in like the next 6 months.
Oh no, Ninja's getting some things.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to
We got new things.
think.
So we have mentioned this before, but production is hopefully back to a little bit more normal. So we're gonna be back to releasing stuff
Fairly regularly.
fairly regularly
With no pre-order.
with no pre-orders, and they're going to be and our launches are going to be the same if you're familiar with us. So like even if we're launching an item that we've already made before, there's a good chance that there might be something different about it, or like
Yeah, we usually
a
do
new color
colorways.
or a new
Yeah.
like special extra thing.
Oh, we're also, we might have mentioned this before, but every year, every 6 months, we rerun our champion metrics. What does it mean for an item to be a champion, to be a bestseller, to be beloved by you all? And so we will be also announcing new champions and the ones that also didn't make the cut, who need a little love if you want them to.
We got Novus Noir. We got Harker Bets coming back out pretty soon.
Not in the next 3 months.
Well, 6 months. Relatively soon.
What about the Lord of the Rings? That coming back?
No,
got-
it's never coming back.
That's not true.
It's a joke.
We got some Lord of the Rings stuff coming back, yeah.
We still got some TRF. Oh, we got some TRF stuff. I don't know if that counts as a.
Oh yeah, we got a couple
Collection,
TRF
yeah.
things, yeah.
Yeah, so Novus Noir stuff. Well, Superhuman.
Oh, okay. Here's the real deal.
Maybe.
Here's the real
Not anytime soon.
No, not anytime. Well,
Well,
I'm really pushing for like a July-August expansion of the Superhuman collection.
you really are.
I really am. We'll see if it
I know
takes.
hard.
That's my passion project. So we'll see if that one happens.
Gonna bounce down to a couple of relevant questions and bounce back up because somebody just asked a very good question of Jeremiah. Elden Ring?
No.
No Elden Ring so far.
Probably not too many. I'm not gonna say no, but as David has said before, working with Asian partners tends to be a little different than Western partners. So I think David has said it's a little bit more difficult sometimes. So.
To get those licensing agreements.
So definitely not never, definitely not no, but probably a lot fewer than Western.
Just because the distance makes everything.
Distance is hard, and yeah, a lot of different factors there.
When will the ranks across the site get updated?
Whoa, the what?
The ranks across the site get updated.
The first.
Sunday.
Yeah, so
Everything-
New Year.
Everything will be brand new. You'll wake up bright-eyed on New Year's morning and go to the website and
I was just gonna say there will probably be some issues too. Like we've been working on the same system for like a decade, and we're changing it. So if you have any questions,
there's a bugs channel in the Discord.
there's a bug channel in the Discord. You can send us an email. The Discord honestly is probably the most nimble way to get an answer.
Yes,
So shoot us a comment on it.
we are most
Discord.
responsive there.
Port Collective asks, wait, Jeremiah, you knit and don't post your stuff in the Discord? Space question mark?
I've taken a large break. I learned how to knit when I first moved because it was cold. But I'm currently knitting some gloves, some baby alpaca gloves, a sweater. I'm about to start a hat later this week.
You can tell by the list of projects that Jeremiah is a man who starts many projects.
I found a sweater yesterday that I knit the entire body of, and it was a neck down raglan sweater, and I knit the whole body, and then I didn't like the yarn, so I just quit knitting it. And so now I just have a sleeveless sweater.
A lot of unfinished projects.
I think I got you beat because I have knitted and crocheted.
He does pretty things. I do utility stuff. Like nobody wants to see pictures of socks in the Discord or hats because that
Those
is
socks are pretty good.
pretty much all I make are socks and hats and stuff.
You might get a sweater. Make it so actually meant the ranks of contenders and champions.
Oh.
Early next month. We're gonna talk about.
Oh yeah,
Champions,
yeah. I
I think.
think next week we're announcing the
Oh yeah.
new champions and the
Yeah, the idea is to let you know what you have to look forward to as like the items that we're going to keep in stock, and if you want things to come back or become champions, then
yes,
what?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
I think next week.
from the YouTube, Maguka asks Fortnite collab.
I mean, I'm not that I know of, but like David may come back from leave and be like, you know what? You know who called me the other day? Mr. Fortnite.
John Fortnite.
No, it seems like Fortnite is collabing with anything. How sweet would it be to see like some Volante clothing as skins in Fortnite?
That'd be
No,
pretty
we don't
sick.
have the money to collab with Fortnite.
It'd be pretty sick.
It,
though.
it would be pretty awesome.
I'd love to see an AJ3 just running around Fortnite field.
Yeah, I feel like Fortnite's getting to the point where like, you know, you're needing to pay them a lot to just advertise your stuff in their game because everyone plays it. So no Fortnite collab, no Epic collab that I'm aware of.
Adam Johnson, back at again. Will there be anything tier based at conventions like pins or something based on tiers?
Love you, Adam Johnson.
I mean, not that we currently have plans.
Sounds pretty sick.
The first con we'll be at next year is PAX East.
PAX East.
In
March.
March. So I don't know. I mean, no, we hadn't planned on it, but it's not a bad idea.
The system is not set in stone. It will change over the next couple
Well,
of
don't
months.
say that.
No, like the tiers or not to get into the tiers, but like the perks and stuff. Like we may make little adjustments here and there. as
Sure,
it
we
goes
want
on.
it to serve you the best.
So like that sounds like a cool idea. So like maybe
Maybe.
I don't know.
We did little ribbons at Dragon Con.
Yes, we
Yeah.
did Dragon Con
Ribbons
ribbons
or-
last year or
Big-
this year. So
Big ribbon people over at the Dragon Cons.
yeah, maybe you could get like your rank on.
All right. Do we have any other pressing questions? Because we need to wrap.
Yeah. One last question from Garrett Corbin on YouTube. What are the chances of a tier being added that is basically saying this item won't be getting a restock and that's the last run for the foreseeable future? I think he means like
For the
our
contenders
champion.
champion.
Yeah.
Yes, right. Let's see.
That's a difficult question because we oftentimes don't know.
Yes, we don't know that quickly necessarily. I mean, we do have this, right? We have the grand finale, which is this isn't coming back. What we got is what we
It
got.
seems like the question was like things that we're currently selling but have made no indication as to whether or not they're going to be coming back.
Yeah, I mean, that's difficult because, you know, determining how something sells is an ongoing thing. I mean, like the Helsings, for instance, weren't selling all that well, and then we got them in stock, and now people are
love
like,
them as
grabbing them whenever they can. So that's difficult. So we have the grand finale, and you know, as soon as we know that something's not coming back, we will probably try to let everyone know. But
We will
But it is hard to
be.
know.
We're aiming for at least probably every quarter to do this kind of recap of here are the things that are the firm champions and here are the things that are doing pretty well, but they need to do better if you want to see them return. And then usually, like if something doesn't fall into those categories, it's probably not something that we're focusing on. But that should be very few items. Those check-ins will probably be the best way to, what do we want to call them? Champ recap.
Make it so. Maybe last question. Can we offer suggestions for future cons to come to, or is there a criteria to join?
there is a criteria.
As the events person, hi, Key behind the camera.
You can walk around to the front of the camera if you want.
Come on, Keith.
You're making it weird. It's weirder than it was.
It's weird. Sorry.
I'll
so
move my
20
mouth like what you're saying, and then it'll be like.
No, don't do that.
And I'll work them out.
So for 2023, our convention schedule is pretty set in stone at the moment. The schedule is up on our website, I believe. 2023 events schedule.
It may need a couple of tweaks,
No, I think it's accurate.
but it's pretty close.
Mm-hmm. The only one that might have to come down is the Star Trek Yeah.
Yeah, that
Change
got
that.
canceled.
Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much our main go-to conventions. That's the ones that we're going to be showing up at, and not very likely that we'll be expanding past those. Like C2E2 we've done before, and
We've done a lot.
As
in the
as
past.
the company grows, it gets much more difficult to go to smaller conventions.
Yeah, I mean, we have to be able to make money where we
Yeah,
are.
just from a logistics standpoint. So if you have like a small convention somewhere out of the way, there's probably not a great chance that we'll be able to, work that.
Mhm.
But if there's like something that's happening very close to another huge convention and it's also a huge convention that we for whatever reason don't know anything about, like
By all means.
because we went to PAX Unplugged, which we were questioning going to and actually had a great time there and it went really well. So
Yeah.
I guess you never know, but.
But yeah, feel free to send us the hookup.
yeah, send us the deets.
All right.
All right, thank you guys for tuning in.
Thank you all for being so kind
It's a
and
bit
so
long.
chill. I was kind of worried people would be freaking out about the loyalty program.
But they might be. They just may be holding it well.
I'm loving that you're holding
It's really nothing to freak out that much about. It's not changing that much, and in fact, it's getting better in a whole bunch of ways. So
And you'll see it on Sunday.
yeah, we're excited for it. So yeah, come buy some fangs on Sunday, or buy them whatever. Buy them today.
Get your shit.
Buy it. What did he say?
Get to spending.
Get to spending. Yeah, there you go.
Get to spend. Alrighty.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye.
Keep it going. Oh god. Alright. That's it.